Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Diamond and I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be doing a pick a group on why you're beautiful. Why does this person think that you're beautiful, or people in general. So, when I pressed record, I, felt in a spur of a moment, didn't know what I was going to make, but I wanted to make a video, like, despite the whole monthly readings, because I still plan on doing that, after I post this. But I want to, shake it up besides monthly readings being my only thing. Because I really do like self-focused based readings other than what another person or another people input are on you or something. I don't know. Let me stop. Here's the group selection. I'm gonna stick to the green theme. So group 1 can be this crystal. Group 2 can be this crystal. This one. And I'm gonna hold them side by side if you need to pause here to meditate on what to choose. Other than that, I'm gonna start with group 1. Okay. So, hi group 1, those who chose the first crystal, I'm gonna really start this really intuitively. I'm just gonna start shuffling one tarot card and see what comes out, and then switch to Oracle. Okay, 3 want to come out. Something about the way you communicate, something about swift or enthusiasm, swift communication. Maybe you talk fast or you move very efficiently, kind of swiftly, because I did see the 8 of Wands at the bottom, and the Moon card. So powerful, intuitive insights. You could be someone who's, I'm hearing, has like a motherly figure. So like looks already, I'm getting that you just have like round features. That's already what I'm getting. Or just a childlike, youthful look, a youthful glow. Even if you're a mature adult, you could just have a youthful appearance, or there's a sense of ease and comfort with you. Even when people are going through stressful, hard times, you always know what to say or what to do in order to not, make matters worse or something. With release being at the bottom of the deck, let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So people find you beautiful because you know how to let go and move on. Like something about you preparing for a new life and being stable, secure within yourself, being able to not be so moved or rocked by, like, have your whole world destroyed by something changing or something being over. So something about like her eyes, I can't even see it, but something about your crown chakra. So you have very strong intuitive insights and keen awareness. Something about your perspective. You can see all sides of the situation or both sides of an argument. So something about your mind is attractive, and you releasing judgment of yourself, not being so harsh on yourself and others, and releasing judgment from others. Possibly how forgiving you are is beautiful, or like something about your looks, because she has peacock feathers. So and they look different. Like they're more orange, where you can see the centers that looks like eyeballs. So again, with your perception, like you can see all sides of the matter. Something about abundance and being uniquely you, or accepting people as they are in a moment and not really forcing change in the situation, but when it arises, you go with the flow of things so it can make way for better things on your horizon, so you won't be all downtrodden about the same old, same old. I feel like you don't talk about the same things, like you don't keep on complaining or staying stuck in confusion. There's a sense of like you having a sense of being a place of respite, or with the white roses, something about being able to mourn something, be able to grieve things and process things, accept things, come to terms with it, and like clearing that out and purifying some kind of sense within yourself to heal in order to be a better you for the next chapter, or to recognize those opportunities and be able to take those opportunities up. Something about you being able to take action and you being decisive with your aim. Also, your eyes, something about the sparkle or glimmer within them. I didn't even say the cards that came out, and it's been already 7 minutes within this video. So something about you keeping people on the edge of their seat makes you beautiful, or something about you not showing all your cards, at least not readily so. With the Four of Autumn, this is Four of Pentacles. And I was saying something about eyes and perception, but these two are acting distant and like not paying each other any mind, but the other one is observing the one walking by, like seeing every detail of how she's holding herself dignified, how she's clutching her dress, you know, something about a defensive stance, or you keeping things close to your chest. Yeah, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help those who are less fortunate. So your selfless, compassionate heart is beautiful, and the ability for you to be a good steward, like you having that ability, you knowing how to take care of your own resources, manage your own time, you knowing how to, you know, save and accumulate some sense of wealth or success within yourself. You know, I was getting that stability here that you have, you know, always being that place of respite for people to go to, like especially emotionally, like when people fear that like whatever they've done is too bad, or they need some sense of validation of like coming home again, something about wanting to return back, or is the obstacles from the past or in the present too overwhelming for you to move on, to, you know, just keep on going and not, you know, freak out over the slightest bit of, you know, what, you addressing your fears, or you being confronted with some kind of harsh reality. I do feel like there's a sense of that, like you being confident, you being firm in who you are. With Eight of Autumn, this is Eight of Coins. There's another dismissive energy here where they're both looking away from each other. Eight of Coins is an apprenticeship card where you're taking some kind of class, or just being in a role of learning, being a student, willing to polish some kind of skill, talent, or wisdom overall, something that can take many moons. It's going to take a lot of time and dedication, a lot of effort. So I feel like you're willing to put in that effort and be committed to something. Like you're willing to be loyal and go the long route and not look for quick fixes, or something about you staying secluded to yourself, turning your back towards distractions to focus on the task at hand, the goal at hand, and not paying others any mind. That makes you beautiful. Something about how you carry yourself, like something about you being lost in thought, or something about age-old experiences. And I don't know. Something about passing something. So passing something up or something. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. What makes you beautiful is that you're able to go the long route, possibly that you're a student. You're just really busy, so you stay to yourself. What makes you beautiful is that you know how to incorporate spiritual practices or lessons, things that, spiritual lessons or principles, like that you try to implement into the material world. Like you practice what you preach, and that's beautiful because it shows how integral that you are. Something that you can take with you your whole life and pass down to your children. So someone here sees you as wise, and that's beautiful. So you have beauty and brains. 9 of Pentacles. So all Pinnacle energy, I just noticed that. So people find you beautiful because you're secure within your own world. Like whether you go to school or you're not really doing that well financially. But with 9 of Autumn, I'm hearing Spirit is a great multiplier. Something about you being able to progress and move on, to keep going. People think the tenacity you have or your grit, your persistence is attractive because reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Something about you being able to stay to yourself, keep your cards close to your chest, or something about you having a tight inner circle, or not everyone deserves your attention, not everyone gets your attention. Something about you always continuing to go about what you plan out for yourself. Something about sticking to the plan or staying focused. And a sense of luxury from a time when you had to, it wasn't always a sense of abundance. There was a sense of you needing to come to some sense of balance, to not always be so giving, because something about you being sparing with your time and putting that attention more into yourself and your studies, even to the point of not even wanting to have others under your tutelage. Maybe you don't want to be in that leadership role, you just want to forever stay the student, or something about being content on your own and your own abundance. People find that you being self-employed, you being able to do the hard work is beautiful, or just you're beautiful simply based on something about your hair, because the hair, there's a lot of head garments. Head garment on her, head garment on both of them. Her crown, her whole head is covered by light. And then she has a head garment. So your hair, something about the hats that you wear, or scarves, hijab, something along those lines, you covering your head, or something about your hair that's soft, something about protective hairstyles. Also, someone finds your feet attractive, like your feet are beautiful. That's something that, or your hands, something about you being delicate with your movements, or sitting poised, like dignified. I was getting a sense of you holding yourself to a certain kind of standard that makes you beautiful, or just bearing fruits of your labor is gonna exemplify through your outer appearance. Maybe you feel like you didn't have time to really focus on updoing your appearance because you're so busy with your business or your classes, or both. Because I do know people who are business owners, single moms, and going to school full time, if not over and beyond full time, going and doing classes fast paced. So like doing a 2-week course and then that's over, and then a week later, or barely that, you're already starting the next term. So something about things happening like that, something about your communication, something about you being, a sharp shooter. I'm hearing someone who has a lot of achievements, like very goal oriented. You being focused on yourself is really beautiful beyond like your appearance. I do want to get some appearance type things. I feel like the way you stare off is attractive or beautiful, like your side profile. Ooh, I got my Aquaphor. So something about your lips or your hair. I feel like you do something with your lips, like you purse your lips or do a frown, or something about a knowing stare, or I don't know. That's scary. Sky, I said sky. Something about sky blue eyes, or your name could be Sky. Side profile. Your hands on me, so people like your hands. What's attractive? What is beautiful about group 1, Holy Spirit? Thin, average size lips, so you could have like full lips, normal, decent sized lips. Whatever you consider that to be. Like, take it what resonates. These are just for fun. Big hair. So you could have like a fro, or really big, full, voluminous hair, or very long hair. Something about the hair, like you covering it. Something about protective hairstyles. Monolid eyes. So something about monolid eyes. So you could be from the Middle East, or you could be from Africa or Asia, or like that region of like, or like the islands. something about your look is, I don't want to say the E word, but here I go, exotic. So something about you looking unique, just overall not looking like, I don't want to be rude, but like not like Western, so like different, like interesting features. Anything but white, I'm getting, but take it what resonates. These are just for fun. That's kind of what I'm getting with the big hair, monolith eyes. You could have battle scars that you healed from. Something about stars. So your body shape or your body type could be attractive. Overall, just like your breast or your waist, your curves. You could overall have like a slim figure, but take what resonates. Because I'm thinking about the star card in the original deck. Rider-Waite Tarot. Tats, you could have henna or Mindy. Or you could be like a tall person. You could wear glasses, and that's beautiful, or contacts. Interesting teeth, so you could have something about your teeth that isn't so straight and perfect, or something, or even if that's interesting, like having, what do you call those? Veneers. So like braces, or like I have a gap or a chip tooth or something like that stands out. A noise with a ridge, a dorsum. So you could have like interesting bridge in your nose. That's beautiful. So yeah, I am getting like Middle Eastern features a little bit, or like, yeah, like Eastern European features. But that literally can be like any part of the globe, you know. People with these kind of features, these are just for fun. But yeah, something with you being fearless and being happy to pursue your most treasured dreams. You having amazing career opportunities is what makes you beautiful. So overall, you're there's a sense of like your material world is not all that matters to you. Like there's a strong sense of your inner world, and you don't share that with everyone, and that makes you beautiful. So let's see what else. Just a little bit more, and then I'll post some messages probably for my index cards, and then some angel messages. We'll see. What makes you beautiful, Holy Spirit? What makes group one beautiful? Something about you being able to handle harsh lessons, like karmic lessons, or something about you being able to cycle out through old cycles, being able to move on. You're definitely admired in the workplace. Something about your work ethic, or you being in some kind of social group where you have something to show for, like your skills, talents. Overall, I feel like people put you on a pedestal that you don't really quite ask to be a part of, because you're not really looking for the attention. I feel like something about you is like protected, something about your vision, your perception, something about like what you consume in the material world, because what's beautiful about you is how you carry yourself in the material. That's what I'm getting with the 3 of Coins, the 4 of Autumn. Something about progression too, like things being side by side. 3 of Coins, 4 of Coins, 8 of Coins, 9 of Coins. So you being orderly, organized, like things being where it needs to be, or like you know how to put things where it needs to be. Something with your intuition, like you knowing exactly what needs to be done, knowing exactly the right move to make, and following that gut decision, and people watching you, observing you, or you influencing others beyond your awares, or something like the ability for you to work together with others, or something about your impact on the group is beautiful. I didn't even like expect this message, group one, but overall, like I think you could play like an instrument or some kind of skill you have with your hands, something you do like knitting or crocheting, something about you keeping things close to your chest, and like how you do it, or like to the point where you won't even like share it unless it's like only a particular person. And it's something about other people's point of view on you. I feel like you just really stand out from the crowd. Like, look, they're both like in nice garments, but hers, she's decked out like in a cape, in a red cape. Something about the root chakra. So you guys being grounded within who you are and not needing validation from the group or from another person. Even if people try to ice you out or ignore you or make you feel like they're not listening to what you have to say, or like something about you not you being self-taught, or you going after your own dreams without someone from your family to encourage you or boost you because they weren't being attentive enough. Something about attention being on you now, or something about like once you divert your attention, now attention is on you, or something about, I don't know, your beauty is like, maybe some people don't want to give you props. Like you could be a heartbreaker, and maybe that upsets people. Like something about your beauty is heartbreaking. Ten of Wands. Clarifying. Why is group one beautiful? Holy Spirit. Yeah, being able to go the long route. Knight of Coins. Coins energy again. 10 of Coins. Maybe people around you only someone from the past. Something about viewing you as like a blessing. This is always to me not just some person from the past or memories or something, but people's memories of you could be beautiful. Like thinking about something from the past, because something, it did come up how you were able to move on with the release card. So you being able to let things go, to make way for new opportunities by letting things end, is attractive. And then that bringing in new blessings, new opportunities. Something about you being a treasure, or you being a blessing, that's beautiful. Or you being able to recognize the beauty and the blessings in life, like looking at things differently than how you remembered it in the past, whether in a better or worser light than how it actually happened. It seems helpful towards skewing your perception to having a higher view. And I feel like because you're able to, something about using spiritual values, something that you learn karmically, spiritually, something that you've learned, being able to implement that into the physical world. So that's like reading the Bible and then not being able to really live it out, but no, you living it out actually and trying to follow those commandments, trying not to sin. And something about like not holding yourself to a standard that other people hold yourself to because you're focused on yourself. I don't know, I just felt called to say that because something about you taking firm, sure-footed steps. Someone who's dependable, loyal, and trustworthy. Someone who's like someone I can count on without a doubt. So I feel like people recognize that you're a hard worker, and that's beautiful. If you had people in mind while watching this video, they view you as seeing things differently or something, like, and that being beautiful, getting inspired by seeing what you do day in and day out and how you move, facing away from the crowd. And literally the Knight of Coins is facing away from the Three of Coins. So literally you're not paying attention to what the crowd is doing, how they are working, if they're working harder than you, if you're slacking off or something. I don't know, something about you making a life for yourself and not trying to tee up with other people, having a sense of legacy to you because you remain so steadfast and not taking any shortcuts, like not trying to go about routes of get rich quick schemes, or not necessarily schemes, but like going about avenues or routes that have abundance and riches in mind. So you're not trying to showboat and trying to honeypot anyone, trying to floss on social media, showing a bunch of racks, a bunch of bands, and designer outfits, and a bunch of jewelry. But there is a sense that you're still decked out, but like knowing how to manage your resources wisely, achieve balance with how you spend and save money, helping those who are less fortunate than you. That selfless heart. So you being able to not like be all me, and showboaty is beautiful, because it's coming from a sincere place and a grounded place where you have a pure heart. Something about all greens. Green could be your favorite color. Something about you being watched and observed, or you're watching and observing someone who you're learning from, who you don't want to act like you're watching and learning from, or something about you being able to learn from someone that you admire. Because the world can be reversed. I don't know. I'm getting like really out of breath right now. So something about the way you talk, like, and I'm seeing 333. 3339 could have significance to you. Yeah, you having amazing career opportunities is attractive. It's a beautiful thing. Let me see. I want to get some index cards to tie this together. Holy Spirit, what makes group 1 beautiful? What makes group 1 beautiful? What makes group 1 beautiful? Holy Spirit, thank you. There isn't a person in this world that I want more than I want you. So if someone tried to like not pay you any mind, any attention, or make you feel like they had other people in mind, they're saying that they wouldn't choose anyone other than you. So if this is like a work opportunity, they're only having you in mind. Like you seem like the the option that seems like a no-brainer, you already defeated this already. No need to get angry. So something about victory is already here at your door. So having that attitude, you already having success in mind, even if it doesn't look like you have a lot. With the 4 of coins, I feel like you're keeping everything close to your chest. So maybe you're making moves in silence, or you're not telling people every single step you take. Spend the holidays with me. How does that make you beautiful? Something about, I'm hearing staycation, so you know how to make the most out of every moment, to the point where people want to spend holidays with you, but you make every day a holiday. That's what I'm getting with that. Something about you cherishing life, making the most out of life, seeing the magic in all things, and taking inspired action, and like letting things be able to progress. You bring a lot to the table, so make sure that they do. So something about holidays and you bringing things to the table. So make sure the other person that you're going on some kind of holiday trip with, that they bring some things to the table, that they make it actually an enjoyable, pleasurable experience where you're not the only one taking like financial means about trips. Something about you being selfless, you having a giving, generous heart to the point of you feeling depleted. I definitely can relate and recognize that. Something about you being an ideal partner and no one comparing to you because of your work ethic. Literally, this bitch, the only thing that she could say about my dad being with him, dating him for 5 years, she said the thing that she loved the most about him was his work ethic. Because supposedly he's like, that's his personality type, that he likes to go to work and work overtime. Or is this what you need to do to pay the bills? Bitch, it's what you need to do to live life and eat and... Okay. But like something about you bringing a lot to the table and people possibly found you to be ideal. Something about you being a great benefit to others and you needing to constantly be on go and not wait for anyone to catch up with you when you go through new cycles in life. When you go on the next chapter, know who to bring with and who to ignore. Something about the beauty of you ignoring people. Y'all two are most definitely a match. Perfect, almost. So whoever you thought of when you saw that, something about you being a mirror to another person who goes through this kind of beauty within themselves, having a sense of beauty within that shows within the material world, to the point where someone wants to live with you, like literally mooch off you. I don't know. I'm getting that for some people around you. That could have been like past energy. Something about you moving on from something in the past that felt like maybe you thought it was love, but it wasn't. I don't know why I'm getting that message. Someone who could have been older than you, or someone who you thought would have been mature. Any more messages? And then I'm going to let this be over after I pull Angel. For the rest of my life, something about the future. Something about the future. I feel like you're wanting to travel towards someone who is ideal with you. Like you feel at home, comfort with them, just like how they feel at home and comfortable with you. Something that you cherish, someone that you adore, or someone that cherishes you and adores you, someone who wants to spend the rest of their life with you, or you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Take it as it resonates, but Nicest Thing by Kate Nash is at the bottom. So I wrote that like a long time ago, like literally in 2019, like when I first started doing tarot. Something about, I wish we can see if we can be something, and the karmic knows about you. Words do hurt. I want to know your smell. Something about wanting to be near you. I wish that you needed me. I wish that you knew when I said 2 sugars, actually I meant 3. Wish that without me your heart would break. Wish that without me be spending the rest of your nights awake. I wish that without me you couldn't eat, and I wish that I was the last thing on your mind before you went to sleep. Something about someone not wanting you to be over them, or like not ice them out. Like, I don't know how this is coming up in this kind of reading, but let me get an angel message, because I'm feeling like someone was trying to reach out to you in this reading with Nicest Thing, and then like that kind of just, well, made a whole weird meaning, or like tied things together weird, because I'm just trying to answer the question. Holy Spirit, what does group 1 need to hear to help put them at ease right now, Holy Spirit? You know, them being beautiful and all. Holy Spirit. Chantal. So basically, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion. Through reignited passion in your existing relationship, be open to giving and receiving love. Rosetta is at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna read that one too. And I feel like Archangel Gabriel is with you as well. I know that's an archangel that everyone loves to talk about, so if I see him, I'm gonna bring him up. You have a gift for working with young people. Your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. Literally, bitch, if I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying. Let me stop. It's like literally early in the morning. Archangel Gabriel says, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay, I hope that resonated with you, group 1. Please let me know by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting the bell to know when I'll post again. I'm like still freaking out over like all the confirmations, but like, let me act like it's normal. I have a blessed rest of your day, group 1. It's normal. Ooh. I always drop. I almost forgot what kind of reading I was doing. I'm like, okay. Those who chose this crystal, I'm gonna start with your reading on why you're beautiful, what makes you beautiful, why do people find you attractive, all that. I did it very intuitively, which it went pretty smooth in group one. Let me just see with some tarot, what makes you attractive. I don't think I pulled any oracle. I think I just did tarot, some index cards, some physical descriptions, personality, and also like some weird shit came out. I don't know. You had to be there, but like I said in the beginning, I think I said it's all gonna be very intuitive. We're just gonna see what comes out. You can pull some index cards and some angel messages towards the end if you care to stick around, if it resonates. Let's see. What makes group 2 attractive, Holy Spirit? What makes group 2 attractive? A lot. Like the same shit happened in the last group. I'm just gonna take it. It's not that much. And that's the last time I'm gonna shuffle that. Okay. 4 of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those less fortunate. And there's some kind of like dismissive energy, defensive, not trying to pay the other one any mind, but the other one is observing the other, possibly like every detail of her, while the other one is confident and firm in who she is. The other one seems insecure. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. And then 2 of spring, so a nice progression, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. The World card. I don't know if you'd be seeing these. A brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. 5 of autumn, which is 5 of coins. Springs are wands, autumn's coins. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. So what makes you beautiful? Is that even when you go through challenges, there's still success in mind. I feel like you always had necessary help there, even when others seem to just watch you, want to watch you struggle because they are. It seems like you always are able to put the work in and take action based on that initial, creative spark, that niggle that stirred you to not be lazy, to actually put in the effort and be feeling enthusiastic about, okay, I have this aha moment where, okay, I really like this idea, I like the sound of this project, I like the sound of going about this route, and knowing how to put that hard work in, not relying on luck. And there seems to be something about your hair, whether it's really, really long or you're absolutely bald, because that's how these 2 are being depicted. The blonde one has long hair, and this darker skin tone figure has bald hair. And your hair could smell good. Something about flowers in your hair. Or, your crown chakra could be illuminated. So something about you knowing how to take decisive action and trusting your gut on that instead of being hesitant and letting that niggle, letting that initial spark, that urge to do something die out because of stewing upon it too much. The World card. I forgot, what's the World card? Is this Sagittarius energy? Something about you being expansive, being able to incorporate spiritual lessons and into the physical, and bringing that with you to the next chapter of your life, and knowing who to bring with you, who share those dreams, who will encourage you and be your cheerleader, or at least not just watch you struggle. They'll want to be of some kind of support to you and get in there and get in the muck with you, do the hard work with you, get down there in the thick of things. Get down there in the thick of things, even when you go through challenging times, possibly within your career. You could be wanting some kind of change. You're on the brink of some kind of new beginning for yourself, but you're doing things in steady progression in the physical world in terms of you taking action. You're not transforming in a way where you're not seeing the positives, being in a mindset of thinking in worst case scenarios. And something about spirit being a great multiplier. So I feel like with amazing career opportunities, poor timing for a career change. I feel like maybe recently you've been starting out looking for a new venture, something in material world, something to go after instead of feeling lackluster where you currently were, feeling alone, feeling insecure within a situation. But I feel like you weren't. You're grounded and firm who you are. You met all your foundational needs, so like those, you know, basic needs of food, water, shelter, safety. You meet all those needs. So now everything else, like beyond you knowing how to handle your resources and your time wisely, so you can be able to pay your responsibilities and still feel like you have all your miscellaneous needs met, because I still feel like you need to take care of yourself. She's decked out more than her, but she's worried about what she got going on. It seems like you are fine by yourself, though there's an ability to like take on another partner, or like two is better than one, being open to that and some kind of new beginning. I feel like you're attractive because the whole world is your oyster, and you're beautiful because of like some kind of muscular frame or petite frame. I'm saying that because of these two figures, but you could also be tall, because I'm getting a tall vibe from here. Something about you having the ability to reach out for help to others, or you being able to speak up, being able to, yeah, something about another figure who's actually approachable, someone who actually divinely guided towards you, or some kind of sense of like help always comes when you least expect it, or some kind of beauty about you where things always work out, or because great progress being made. With renewal at the bottom, review the past and present so you can plan for a bright future. Understand your life purpose. Releasing judgment of yourself and others. So not being so harsh on yourself and others. Having forgiveness in your heart. Or having the ability to learn and bring harmony back in the situation where things feel challenging. And something about you remaining grounded, you being firm, because anytime I see like a stump or like a tree, it's a place to get some rest. It's a place to ground, to stay still, to not go above and beyond and like overextend or outstretch, overreach, but to stay put right where you are, and that's all that needs to be done, and just open up to receive, or just staying firm, plainly rooted, and feeling secure and safe, and feeling unmovable, feeling like not all up in the air, and like there's just so many things happening, like to the point where you're freaking out because you're going through a new cycle or a new chapter or a new change. There's a sense of things staying in balance even when you go through challenges and obstacles. Let me get some personality, physical descriptions. And something about you recognizing opportunity, or you being an opportunity for someone. You're definitely smart. yes, change may be scary, but you understand that it needs to come or is eventual. So the better that you find ways, the better that you become in like accepting, going through, adapting with change, the more easier it becomes instead of you resisting that change, because things will get more rockier and like more upsetting, I mean, and unsettling, more jarring, feeling so familiar and comfort, to what feeling so familiar and comfortable with something that you shouldn't, you know? Something about you having round lips or plush lips, like a circular shape where they jut out. These can only resonate for maybe some, a few, but these are just, I don't know. Can I talk? This can resonate for only a few or everyone, who knows, but like this is just for fun. Unexpectedly feeling things I don't want to feel. So yeah, when it comes to like the unexpected, you just go along with it, or you make people unexpectedly feel things that they don't want to, confronting things head on within themselves. Because I feel like there is a sense to you where you have a sense of aim and direction within yourself, where you don't really need others with the world card. I'm hearing with the whole world being in your hands, the world being your oyster. She has 2 sticks here, which makes me think of these 2 of wands that have these 2 people in it. But something about you rounding things up by yourself. You being able, like, if you're not wanting to do it or say the obvious or put in that work, I can just do it on my own and have some beginning for myself, whether it's with or without you. And the beauty to that is that even though you have a nice community for yourself, those are highly selected people. Like, they went through a process. So it takes a while to get to this stage of renewal, that's close to this. So something about you being on the brink of success beyond your awares, because you could be in a financial pinch right now. Something about, a pitch, like you going after some kind of initial spark, like some kind of brainstorm, some kind of plan, and you following through with that, whether it's by yourself or with another. But something about 2 is better than 1, like having another person in mind, but you knowing what needs to be released or what lessons need to be processed for you to integrate that into a new cycle, so that there wouldn't be any feeling of, insecurity, not feeling grounded within your current situation, because I feel like you're the type of person to make a lot out of a little. And I'm hearing God is a great multiplier. So because you're so spiritually, divinely guided through these new beginnings, I don't know. Something about like little angels, little fairies, little helpers being around you to help usher in some kind of new beginning, to the point where it can just all flow into place, like orchestrating everything. So you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm hearing victory is king. So you're gonna feel like, I don't know, something about having big feet. So that's beautiful that you have Big feet. It's beautiful that you're not healthy. What? Putting yourself out there. Can you clarify big feet and not healthy? Why did that come out? These are literally silly sometimes. Like, oh, a glow up? Something about you being grounded and you being able to spoil yourself and treat yourself to like something pleasurable, like something with you ingesting in, like sweets or something. Thanks. Oh. So someone thought that you wouldn't fight back. They thought that you were a pushover. But that's the opportunity. So what I'm getting with not healthy is that someone wasn't healthy for you, or like that wasn't the right option, that was leading you down the right path. So now some kind of other opportunity is coming in. That's the next best thing. Something that you're gonna find comfort in, something that's gonna cherish your time, or something that's gonna be patient with you or not take from you, like overtake from you and your energy. Something that's reliable, or like a reliable resource. Something about quality time spent, that's the next best thing. So something about more healthier opportunities, more better influences coming in your life. So, like this video took a turn. What makes you beautiful? I'm seeing like the stomach areas, like corsets. You could have like a snatched figure, or something about, yeah, like the stomach area. I'm getting your side profile. I was getting that in the last pile. You could wear braids or flowers in your hair. Something about the way you smell. And something about you being a giving person, a blessing. Yeah. What did I do before? I'm sorry if I'm taking too long. I'm kind of like spacing out. So something about your beauty is otherworldly with the World card. That kind of made me get lost in a trance, and then seeing this figure. Something about you being able to have some kind of reach, or reach out, or be a helping hand. Why is group 2 attractive? Why are they beautiful? What makes them beautiful? Yeah, even beyond disappointments of the past, you know how to integrate whatever lessons that you've learned and make more healthier boundaries for yourself. And something about you having firm boundaries. Yeah, with the 4 of Autumn and the Lovers, I'm getting that something about you keeping things close to your chest, valuing your time alone, or loving yourself, not needing anyone else, being self-sufficient. So like beyond whatever disappointments from the past, like that's not absolutely destroying your world, because there's a sense of you Just sticking true to yourself, worried about what's going on day in and day out, and finding a way to make fun. Like, finding a way to, like, make every day worth living, or find pleasure in every day. Find fun in everything that you do. Or like something about that. You trying to be uplifting or uplift your spirits or like heal yourself. There's something about having healthier connections around you. That's what I was getting with the renewal card, with other figures being around, the ones that actually want to listen to what you have to say, or that actually respect your boundaries and actually view you as, you know, an abundant opportunity, an attractive choice. So something about you being cast aside and ignored, you took that with stride. Like, I feel like you were being watched over when that happened, when someone tried to cast you aside, and that brought on some kind of new cycle towards you evaluating your goals, your, you know, maintaining some sense of work and home balance, or some kind of being able to feel like you can hold yourself accountable and be able to put up with your responsibilities, or being able to handle those responsibilities, being able to multitask and finding fun in everything that you do. The beauty that you have is that you make the most out of every day, just simply based off what you do. So you know what you do today matters most, instead of worrying about staying stuck and reviewing the past. So you're not really appreciating the present, but there's a sense of you evaluating the past and the present so you can better understand your future and how not to repeat old, tired out patterns. With the 5 of coins coming out again, what makes you beautiful is that even beyond life challenges and disappointments, breakups, and, you know, abandonment wounds being triggered, you still find a way to make some kind of bright, beautiful beginning for yourself, having success in mind. You are a successful individual, brilliantly, with a brilliant success being here with the World card. And I feel like overall, your whole body, your whole figure, like, I didn't even need to touch much on physical attributes, because I feel like you are well aware of that, everything down from your eyebrows, your nose, your eyes, your lips, your nose, your chin, your forehead. Like, I'm repeating stuff. Like, everything feature-wise about you seems attractive. Something about your lips stands out. And your hair. You could have strong calves. Something about your calves or your kneecaps. But I feel like you really do have a big heart, to the point where you will give, to the point of having nothing left to give. So I want to get an angel message to tie this in together. Something about things given back onto you. Like, whatever you felt like you overgiven, it will be multiplied and given back to you like 7-fold. Let go of belief systems that no longer serve you. An important life-changing event or a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Something about opportunities coming to you that you didn't expect. Or you being some kind of major opportunity for someone. Fiona fell to the floor with arms wide open. So something about, yeah, with your arms being wide open. You could give out like nice hugs. Something about you that is beautiful. Something about a comfort level that you bring through different doorways to like new beginnings, or like you help lead others towards the path to new beginnings, or like some kind of spiritual evolution of letting go some kind of belief system that doesn't work for them. I feel like the beauty, that's what I was getting from group 1. The beauty you have is what you give on to others. That's what I was getting with this reading. It's kind of like you're fine by yourself. You can see the positives within a challenging situation. Now that you've asked your angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So something about you being able to take on some kind of help with the 5 of Pentacles when you go through hard times, of you being able to call out to the divine on what actions to take next, what choices to make. Yeah, something about being able to ask or speak up, putting yourself out there. Schooling, studying, education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So you overall having the attitude of a student. I was getting this in group 1. So I'm about to start just doing one group sometimes, but even though they be a little bit different, I feel like you learning through these experiences of the past and present, being able to speak up, and something about prayer or meditation, or something about journaling, or just overall speaking up, speaking to the divine, or speaking to people in your life who are supporters, or your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call what you believe in, for assistance. Something about speaking up for help, to help initiate some kind of change so that it can come in a sense of flow. Because I feel like there is abundance to you with the rabbit being here. I'm seeing, you know, a lot of signs of abundance. Well, mostly I'm seeing signs of transformation, but with the renewal card and the world card, that is a sense of like everything coming together in some kind of perfect conclusion. So I feel like overall you're just a beautiful person inside and out. Something about what you do with your hands is really healing. You went through a lot of tough things, but you made it look easy, just simply based on like you integrating what you've learned. I feel with like accepting things, coming to terms with things, seeing above and beyond obstacles and challenges, like having enough faith to believe that when you tell a mountain to move, it'll move. So like I'm hearing you're making waves, you're on to the next best thing. The beauty about you is that you're always willing to humble yourself and open up yourself to receive the blessings God has for you in this earth, instead of just striving in ways of achieving that about yourself and thinking that everything you have is just, oh, I came up with my lonely, I did it all by myself. But there's a sense of like knowing where your help comes from. Yeah, knowing where your help comes from. Being able to receive, or opening up your life to a sense of abundance because of you knowing that you don't have to struggle and try so hard and do it all on your own, that you will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. You have to have faith. I feel like this is a constant, ongoing message on my channel, but I don't really mind in, saying these things because it gives me joy. So I hope that resonated with you, group 2. I hope it was what you expected. I know people click on these readings and they want to boost their head up with okay, tell me how I look, tell me if I'm the shit, but this is pretty potent to me. You having a strong sense of spirit to you. Knowing that's within you. I could have said all this shit without the cards, but it's something about needing something reaffirmed or seeing it clearly with your eyes that will make things more easier to digest, that it will help you steer towards a course where you can have aim and not be so confounded and just have your perception skewed and then still not getting it quite right type stuff. So I still hope that resonates. I don't mean to be long-winded, but have a blessed rest of your day, night, wherever you are. By liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell to know when I'll subscribe. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Bye.